Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Now there is a famous saying here in the Kingdom of the Moorlands that is used on a daily basis and it goes a little bit like this. Too many bags of duffels a man cannot have. Now it can be used for so many different things, lots of different things, but originally it was talking about duffel bags and the size of them. The good people at Stoirm got in touch recently and asked if I would like to have a look at their 50-litre duffel bag. And of course, being a bag nerd, I said, of course, yes, I'd certainly like to. I've had a look at a few of their products in the past. There are a couple of extra ones in here because I've packed this up today. So we'll see how this works in conjunction with a few other bags. It's kind of part of an ecosystem that works really well together and it kind of shares certain components. So yeah, well that's it really. I mean, that's my introduction. Let's turn the camera around and take a closer look. Now, as I usually do, we'll go through some measurements, some materials, and then we'll have a look around the actual features of the duffel bag itself. As far as the measurements are concerned, I'll put the exact measurements just down here, but this is a 50-litre duffel bag, as the name kind of suggests there. Yeah, it's a 50-litre duffel bag. So being able to fit as much as you possibly need to in here, I'd say there's definitely a lot that you can fit in. Now for me, I have been primarily using this for airsoft. The way that you can compartmentalize this, which we will again have a look at in a second, is great, and it's perfect for that. Being able to put my helmet in here, being able to put some tools and stuff and different things, being able to put my plate carrier in here, it's absolutely perfect. What I also did, I've done a few little breaks away. We were in South Wales a couple of weeks ago and I used this to put the stuff in that I needed to take with me. And well, actually there was more room than I needed, so Mrs. Moorlander said, well, you know, I'm going to put some room in here. So really nice amount of room. 50 litres is just right. Some of you may think, oh, I'd rather have some more, but I don't know this for sure. They may have designs to make larger ones. I really don't know, but for me, 50 litres, just about right. As far as the materials are concerned, everything on here is high end. So we have a 1000D nylon that is, it has a triple layer PU coating on the back of it to make sure that if it's out and about, everything stays as dry as possible in here. Now, adding to keeping things dry, all of the zippers, especially on the exterior, so there is the main pocket here, there is a pocket here, one here, and then also a matching pocket. So when we have a look, this pocket here is exactly the same on the other side. All of these have YKK AquaGuard zips. The zippers on the inside, they just use your standard RC YKK zippers, which, you know, that makes sense. You have some laser cut PALS webbing on the front here, so if you did want to attach additional pouches to here, you can do. The top panel here, I'm just going to call this the top because this is the bit that you lift up when you open it. This also has hook and loop on here, whereas here on the sides, if I lift this up here like this, then we do have some more laser cut PALS webbing. It is just, so if you look at the tail end, there's none on here, but that makes sense anyway. You've just got a big grab handle there. As far as your grab handles are concerned, you have this really tough webbing on here. You have one on each side here at the ends. You have one on this side, same on the opposite side, and then you have a handle here on the top. This will open up, as most of these do. I'm sure you've probably all seen these. It's tricky to do with gloves on, but you know, you just kind of, yeah. Anyway, ridiculously tough. Adding to that as well, they've not scrimped and saved on any of the plastics hardware on here. All of the plastics are Duraflex buckles, the ITW Nexus ones, tough as boots. Now going round it, we kind of, oh sorry, I forgot to mention, so these are available in two different colours. There is one in black and this one is the Ranger Green version. I'm just a massive fan of Ranger Green, so I generally always tend to go for Ranger Green, or like your RAL 7013 kind of colours, adaptive green kind of colours. Yeah, I much prefer those, so yeah, so I went for this one. That is at the time of filming. If you're watching this in the future, if they've got a coyote version, if they've got a grey version, I'm not sure, but at the time of filming, it was yeah, it was just those two colours. Okay, so going round the features themselves. Now, I've kind of added mentioned a few of them, mainly. So the front here you have this, or at least on this top panel you have this laser cut PALS webbing that also has the hook and loop on here. On the front, or at least on this this face, you have some more PALS webbing. So on here you have 3 columns, and then you have 2, 4, 6, 8. Was that 9? Anyway, so there's plenty that you can attach to here. It does say this, you do have the Stoirm logo here, which is fairly discreet. I do like it. It's Ranger green on Ranger green. It's not one of these kind of big garish logos, so I'm happy with that. And then you have your grab handle. So generally for carrying it like this, I've been picking it up on the sides because I just find that's the easiest to pick it up. The sidewards profile here is actually slimmer than carrying it like that. So when you carry it like that, you've got more width to kind of bang you in the leg. But when you're holding it like that, carrying it more like a suitcase, then it's just a little bit easier to carry. Now I did mention, so you also have some grab handles here on the end, and then there's also another one here on that side. So if you're the type of person that travels a lot, certainly I know from my experience of traveling, it's always great to have as many grab handles as possible. You can grab them, pull them around, and not have to worry about sort of stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th one here at the top. It'll fly. Pockets wise, so on the exterior you have 3 external pockets. There is one here on the top, which opens up like that, which I still have some airsoft stuff in here, so there you go. I've got some magazines in there. That one is great. If you, when you're putting it stood down like that, if you want to just put quick items in here, usually I'll have my car keys in here, but for today I've dropped my car keys into this pocket here. There is some organization in here. Hopefully if you can see there's an additional panel so that you can put your stuff in, and then if you want to separate them, you can put your keys on one side, you can put your mobile phone on the other side, and then not have to worry about your keys scratching your mobile phone. Now I did mention, so this pocket here is the same on this side, so depending on which side you like to put things. Personally, I've been keeping it on this side mainly because this is where the entrance to this pocket is, so it kind of makes sense. And when you open the bag, the main buckles that if you want to undo these are here on the side here as well. Now I was talking about the buckles. This is the main side in which it opens, so it does have a full clamshell opening, and it opens to here on the back, which rolls over. But you do have some compression buckles here on the side. So I've kind of battened these away quite a bit now, but if you wanted to put extra kit on the side, then you can do, or you have the same buckles on this side as well. So if you want to attach something to this side, then you can do as well. There's a secret buckle here, which we will come back to. Now getting inside this, so I can pop these open, and then we have a double ambi open zipper, which will open this up, and there we get into the inside. Now there's a couple of things that I'm filming today, so some of the things you may not have seen before, but you know, you will be seeing these in the future. That's my sit mat. So on the inside, this is your full 50 litres. So let's just take some of these out. Let's just put you there for a second. And then we have these 2 extra bags. Now I'm just going to put these to one side for a second, mainly because I am going to come back to those in a second, just kind of a little, just to show you how all of this can work together. It's part of an ecosystem. That's something that I'm going to come back to. Cool. So on the inside, let's quickly just have a look at the lid here. So on the lid you do have some additional organization, and you have 3 nice large pockets, which roughly are a third of the size of the lid. The one in the middle here, I've got some of these extra bits, which we will have a look at in a second, but I do have some of these extra backings when they send you the different pouches, and you get the pouches. You kind of get more backings than you need, but that's nice because it's Velcro, and Velcro is Velcro. And then here, either side of that, these kind of open out or open inwards like that. This isn't a pass-through, by the way. These are two separate pockets, and these are fleece lined, but it's that kind of fleece that if you wanted to attach something that is hook and loop, the hooks will attach to this. You just have to be careful, because after a while then they'll kind of get a bit weird. But more importantly, if you did want to put something in here that you need to keep safe from things being scratched and stuff, then because it has this felt lining, you certainly don't need to worry. About anything like that at all. So that's the lid. Now here on the inside, hopefully you'll see along the inside here. I'm just going to take this one out for a second. But there are lots of these pouches. Now the main reason I've added these in, well, the main reason that how this whole kind of system works is, so Stoirm have a system where all of this kind of works as a family. So the sizes of these, if I was to put some of these, I'll take this off, Velcro, it's always fun, isn't it, ripping Velcro off. So you have these pouches, and these will fit on here in different kind of setups. It's also the same width as it is that way. So what you can do is you can have this set up for lots of different things. Now, as I mentioned, I've been using this primarily for airsoft, but if I wanted to go away for a weekend and I have maybe a different pouch that I want to drop into here, then I can just have these pouches set up. Now, the way that the whole ecosystem works is that the dimensions of the panels along the insides of here also match up with this, which is their laptop messenger bag. And then we also have this backpack as well. So on the inside of these will all fit onto these. So if I just take these and put that one there and that one there like that, they all fit on and kind of tessellate perfectly. So you could have your bag that you do that you got your day-to-day kind of stuff in. Maybe you do a little business with this. You've got a few different pouches that you want to take out because you're going away for a weekend and you're doing something larger and you want to be able to drop it into here. Or maybe you have a couple of tech items in here that you've been using for the weekend. You come back and then you want to put them into your messenger bag. They all work together in such a way that this family, this ecosystem makes it easier for you to be able to transplant your your rifle kit into your bag, your tech pouch into your into your other bag, and be able to swap these all around easily. I like it. I like things that work. I don't know. I just like how it all, you can move them in between them. Anyway, so here is the main body to the bag. Now I'm just going to show you, so there's like these extra bits on here, all of the stitching, immaculate. Every single bit where there are hardware areas, all of these have reinforcements on here, additional webbing that's sewn onto those as well, just to make sure that this will last as long as possible. So airsoft stuff aside, there is your full there's your full 50 litres. Now I did mention, so you can do some compartmentalization within here. So you do have these little, and you get two of these. So the way that these work, these have these Duraflex buckles on here, and then on the inside, so where you have this hook and loop PALS webbing here on the back, that these will be able to, you can move these on and off if you want to. And I'm just going to do this top one now, just to save some time, but that goes on there like that. For airsoft, this is great. So I can have my helmet, I can have all my comms, I can have all of that stuff down here on the right hand side. There's still plenty of room that I can put my plate carrier in here, I can put my battle belt in here, I can put all of the other things that I need. So I've just got that one bag that when I'm off skirmishing for the weekend, I can grab this and I'm good to go. It's all contained within here. Now, when I was away for the weekend, I managed to get pretty much everything that I needed in this side, because I hadn't changed it. I'd literally just took my helmet out of here. Mrs. Moorlander said, we need, can I have some more space to put some stuff in? And I went, well, I fit in here. You've got this. And she packed it within an inch of its life. But you know, it's great because you can compartmentalize stuff. Maybe if you are away for the weekend, or you're away for a longer period, maybe doing some business, you want to put your work stuff on one side, your leisure stuff on the other side. Maybe you've got all of your clean stuff this side. This wasn't originally in here, you've got this here on the end, but as you've got your dirty grots, all of your sort of stuff you want to keep separate from your clean stuff, you can just take one of these, because obviously you can further compartmentalize this again, and then you can put your stuff into there like that. Maybe you've got some, I didn't think about it, but maybe you've got some camera or some filming equipment. You're away for the weekend, you've got your clothes on this side, you've got your camera bodies, some lenses, you've got some other tech stuff on that side. You know, the world is your oyster when it comes to this. You're only kind of limited by your own imagination on how you want to use it. But when it's all in there, it's all in there. And there is, as I mentioned, you know, 50 litres is a good space. Now, there were a couple of things that I just needed to touch on, and these, I guess, these are just the last bits. So I know I've talked about, as far as your grab handles are concerned, there are plenty all around, but there are a couple of different ways in which you can carry this extra if you want to. So here on the back, well, I say it's the back because that's the bit that opens, but so you have a large shoulder strap. If you don't want to have this on here, you can remove this, and you know, you can just, well, probably fold it up and put it back in the bag. That way, you know, you always know where it is. So that's there again, just in case you need it. You're doing some traveling and you just don't want to keep carrying it around all the time. Really nice inclusion. If you were concerned and you're like, well, I really am going to be carrying this around a lot, I want to take as much weight off my hands or my shoulder when I'm carrying, there is this optional extra. Oh, come out. So behind the zip here at the top, you also have some straps. So the straps fit on, as I mentioned, because I did see, you know, it's the way I make my content. I'm just like, you know, I'll give you this little nugget, and then I'll keep you hanging, because I know you'll want to find out what that little nugget was about. But here we have the pack, and you can have this on your shoulders. Carry this wherever you're going. If you are traveling and you're going to do some flying with this, you might be able to carry this as carry-on luggage. Now, I say that it might be outside of the actual requirements, but the amount of things that I see people coming onto planes with, it's like, how the hell have you managed to get that on here? That's clearly too big. But in that rain, you know, you might actually be able to carry this on a flight. But the straps are really nice, really well padded, nice and wide as well, which I think is perfect for this. 50 litres means that you can put a lot of weight into here. So having these nice wide straps, I think, has been well thought out. And then you also have a sternum strap on here as well, which has this Duraflex buckle. But then when you don't need this, let's see if I can do this quickly with my gloves on. And there you have it, 50 litres of duffelness. Awesome. The Stoirm 50 litre duffel bag genuinely is a beast. There's not much more that you can say about it. I think that encapsulates so much nowadays. Just referring to something as a beast says everything. Maybe we should do a collaboration and we'll call one the Beast. Anyway, yes, if you're after something that is massively hard wearing, has got plenty of different carry options, plus the way that this will integrate with some of the other bags, part of this kind of ecosystem, it's great and gets a Moorlander thumbs up. Now, I did mention at the beginning of this, let's just put that down for a second. Oh, it tail stands, by the way. You can't see that, but it does tail stand. I do want to say a huge thank you to Stoirm for getting in touch and asking if I'd like to make some content with them. Stoirm are a subsidiary of Highlander and Highlander Forces, so I have made some content with them in the past. But for full disclosure, this was sent to me, and I'm, you know, as I usually do, I hope I've given an honest and fair review of this product. I'll leave some links below so that you can see more from Stoirm, where you can pick up one of these bags and those other 2 bags that we had a quick look at. Now, as I mentioned then, I have been testing those out as well, so keep watching. Well, hold on soon, and the other content will come on out for them soon. But yeah, so I'll leave all of those links below. I'll leave some of my social media links below here on Moorlander EDC and my sister channel Moorlander Tactical. And whether you're watching this on YouTube or Rumble, as always, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC. Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Now, there's a famous saying here in the Kingdom of the Moorlands. I forgot what it was. It's that famous. I forgot it. What is it now? And this is Moorlander EDC. Now, there is a famous saying here in the Kingdom of the Moorlands. A bag of duffels, too many a man cannot have. No, too many bags of duffels a man cannot have. Moorlander, South Wales, joint birthday kind of thing. Is that someone? I thought that was someone. It's not. A tree root was pointing upwards and it looked like somebody. I probably should start again. Tits! Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Now, there is a famous saying here in the Kingdom. Yeah, that was a little burp. Wasn't just air though. That was weird. Okay. EDC. Now, there is a famous saying here in the Kingdom of the Moorlands that is used on a daily, hourly basis, and it goes something like this. Too many frickin'. Why do I have to start doing stupid stuff? Why can't I just say, "Hiya, here's a bag, let's have a look, youth"? Because I'm an idiot. But you keep coming back, hopefully, because you like my idiotness and my strange stammer that does happen from time to time. So, I mean, I guess I've kind of spoiled one there. Rather than putting now, the 50-litre duffel bag genuinely is a beast, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. I like to use the term beast. No, I was going to say that I called my wife a beast. She is a bit of a beast. But that's for another channel. Anyway, where was I? Sniffles. I think I've got a bit of a cold coming on. Now, there is someone over there because I can see your hat. Is that a hat? It is a hat. They're looking in the field. Anyway. How are we all? Are we all good? Hope everybody's having a good week. So I can't believe it's February already. Well, I can because I'm just having my birthday, but February already. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, cool. Hope everybody's good, and I will see you soon. You can, if you want to go. There's no more now. It's just me stood here. So see you in a bit.